my webpage. Don't forget about the 105 spiritual laws that govern the earth. Remember, we are no longer underneath the law. We're under love and grace. Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter for the juicy updates and the upcoming events. Don't forget about the Adjective PDF along with your 400 values PDF. Put them together and change your whole Sims character to this janky promoter game. Look at the new link for the school app. Just getting things started over there. I was inducted into the new class of Who's Who for 2025 and Influential Women for 2025 and Worldwide Women. And look what I received in 2017. I had completely forgot about it. I was doing work with my nonprofit, Refuge Women's Transition Center. I was doing so much work with them, um, and I was helping women and teenage girls come out of sex trafficking. And then I was helping teenage girls that came out and said they were LGBTQ or came out and said they was pregnant. Their parents kicked them out, and so I was putting them in teen housing, and I would make sure they was okay until they said they didn't need my assistance anymore. Because the thing is, you don't take somebody and put them somewhere and just leave them there. You check on their well-being and make sure they're being treated like they got respect. Okay. And then I was helping people that lost everything in fires and floods and stuff like that. And I had a storage unit. And so I had beds, I had TVs, I had mattresses, I had some of everything. If you needed it, I had it. Because people knew I had a nonprofit, so they would just give it to me, and I would put it in there, and the families would come. I said, how many bedrooms you got? And they would tell me, and I said, okay, only take what you need because another family is coming. You're not the only one, okay? Because sometimes people go and they get excited. I'm like, no, you're not the only one. You can't take everything. Somebody else is coming. And then shoes and clothes and stuff like that. And I gave like little toiletry bags with toothpaste and toothbrush and floss and stuff like that. Simple stuff, deodorant. You know what I'm saying? Just simple stuff that you don't think about because if you lost everything, you don't have anything. It's gone. Okay. So just think about it. It's gone. You don't have anything. So then I said, mm-mm. So then I gave them a gift card with $20 on it so they could go to the store and get whatever they needed for themselves, you know, underwear, some socks, some t-shirt, whatever they needed, because yes, they was getting help by the Red Cross. Yes, they was getting help by the different places, but at the same time, I was doing my part, okay, for the community, and I'm just so glad. Oh, and I was helping domestic violence personnel as well. Oh, and for Christmas and Thanksgiving, I helped this family for Thanksgiving, and when I did, she told me how a lot of people were let go from this job. They were laid off. And so I found out their names and put them in a bowl. And for two of the families, I pulled out names. I did it fairly. I pulled out the names and I went ahead and did a drawing. And I got I went and bought two gifts per child and bought Christmas dinner, catered that, went and bought the food and catered that, and then I bought them groceries that last for a month. Why? Whenever you lose your job, you need to make sure there's food in the house. So I knew that they had access to the pantries, but they were certain things that they needed that I knew they weren't going to get in the pantries because some of them had special needs children. There's certain things that they can have and what they can't have, and they can't have certain things with food dyes and everything in it. So, yes. And I'm just so grateful that God remembers everything that you do. He remembers everything. And God said, whatever you do in private, I reward you in public. I am just so glad that God ain't like man. Man, forget about what you did and be like, whatever. God be like, nah, I ain't forget about none of that. um, God don't need no fanfare. He is grateful and